Hello, hello, folks. I am back. I just have one more thing that I wanted to add that I noticed in this photo that I want to say about this photo. Um, Again, no fear from my perspective and in my opinion regarding the young lady in the picture, but there's a lot of fear on that train in regards to the Patriot Front individuals. Because, in my opinion, if you boldly believe in something, if you boldly commit to a certain ideology of hate or me first or me only, why do you have your face covered? Why are you doing this in hiding, in seclusion? You got a cap on, you got a mask, some have glasses on, like you have the khakis and the blue shirts. Like there's barely any skin even showing. The skin that you're so proud of, even showing. But the fact that you cannot show up boldly just as you are with your face exposed lets me know how fearful you are. Now, some of you are going to say, oh, they just don't want to get doxxed. No, I think it's more than that. I believe that you believe, those who are involved, those who engage in this type of behavior, you believe that you are safe because you're part of this group. It provides you some level of anonymity. But here's the thing, hate always emanates off of people, just like love and light does. It emanates off of you. So whether you're masked or not, everyone can feel it. Everyone knows when you walk into a room with hate in your heart because you wear it all over. So no mask is going to cover that. No darkened glasses is going to cover that. No hat, no covering, no hood is going to cover that. When you're out in public, we can feel and we can see the energy, the vibe, whatever you want to call it, that comes off of you, that you emanate off of you. We can feel that energy. We know who you are. And then you still show your hate in other areas, whether it's your work, whether it's out when you're out in public unmasked, without the glasses, the things you do, your behaviors, the things you say. But that's where I see the fear coming from, that group, the Patriot Front group. Not only the fear of being exposed and not having this certain level of anonymity when you're engaging in certain behaviors, but also this fear and this gasp for air, for your last breath of trying to make your group omnipotent in some way or at the top of the food chain. When you know and you see around you the things that you fear have already happened. They've already happened. This nation is already multicultural. And I don't care who you try to send away, there will always be another and another and another person of color, LGBTQI person, another woman, another immigrant, another other for you. There will always be another other for you. So this last gasp for air, for positioning, and the fear in that, it emanates off of you. The fear emanates, the hate emanates, the grudging emanates, the I'm at a loss for words, but all the ugliness, all the darkness, it emanates off of you. So, and there's no mask that can cover that up. There's no dark glasses that can cover that up. No hat, no hood, no khakis, no long sleeve shirt. Like there's nothing that can cover that up for you. So if you big and bad and bold, and if you're unafraid, Why the mask? Why the glasses? Why the hoods and the hats? Why do you have to march together in unison? Why can't you stand alone and say it with your full chest? If you're unafraid, if you have no fear, think about that and search what that is for you. Do you really believe in this? Or were you conned into it? Were you raised into it? Are you just going about the motions so you can belong to or feel like you belong to some community? Because there are other communities out here. There's a plethora of choices of community. You don't have to belong to a community of hate. I just wanted to point this out because the fear I see in that photo that I showed you in the previous video is the fear coming from the people who claim to be the most powerful, who claim they should be at the top, who are clamoring to remain at the top. But there is no top. There is no top. We're all human. We're all across the board equal in God's eyes, since you want to bring up God all the time. Since you always want to bring religion into it, we're all equal in God's eyes. So that's all I had to say. I wanted to add that little tidbit about that photo because I really wanted to focus the last video on that young lady that was sitting on that train. But in all that chaos and all that crazy and all that racism, all that hate that was surrounding her, that's where the fear lies. It lies in those people. And if that's you, search your heart. Search your heart. And you can always make a different choice. You can always make a different choice and you can always join another community. It's not about hate. Just some food for thought.